as we know, nothing has any meaning other than what we give it. But it's the 1st of July. The sun is out, so it is back on British summertime, which is marvellous. And even more marvellous is that I'm here.
And you're here, not like yesterday. Jana,
Yeah.
I can't get there. Boo-hoo.
No. Anyway, yeah, technical glitches aside, I'm glad to be back, whether you like it or not. More structure to the show. Keep this one in check. And of course, by that, I mean, I am joined absolutely, as always, by the UK's #1 conscious manifestation coach, the lovely Jana Green.
Yay! Hello, guys. Hi. I hope you are watching.
It's like the band's back together.
Wonderful. What a great duo we make.
I know.
Quite hilarious.
The only problem I got today is that my green screen is moving around. It's kind of attached itself to my
so you're leaning on your green screen. Well,
yeah.
You have green behind you, you have green next to you. I mean, come on, you know.
What the hell am I manifesting?
I know. Could it be green?
I think it could be. Listen, guys, as always, do let us know in the comment section where you're from, whether you've got any questions as well. Also, whether you're watching on the replay. To be honest, guys, watching on the replay, we thank you very much indeed. #replay in the comments. That'd be awesome. Give us some love and hearts and the like.
Yeah. Do you know how many hearts I got yesterday? Like hundreds. Yeah. Hundreds.
Yeah.
It sounds like they like me or something. I don't know. Karen's cheek. Karen's Shavon, and I bet that's Angela because that's her signature. That's her signature.
Hi, Karen's.
Hi, guys.
I'll put the link in the comments as well. We might try something a little bit different. What we did find yesterday, guys, actually was quite interesting, was because I wasn't here, I was just watching, so I was able to comment quite happily along the way. So I might try that again today, but then again, I might not. Anyway, I should put the link in the comments.
Hi, everyone.
I wanted to burst into song then, but better not. So yeah.
Hold on, who is the person? Good morning. This is the first time I have joined you both. All. Kiss. Who's that?
Let's hope it's cool. In that case, then I want to work out and say hello to you. What we'll do though, we want to kick off because I know your time is precious. Watching. We don't abuse this, I have to say, or we try not to. So while I find out who that mystery user is, Jana, do you want to kick off with the first question? And actually, I've got to say, it was really funny because Margot, you cheeky monkey, I think you thought Jana was saying something totally different yesterday when she was telling us all about, or she was talking about, sats. What are sats? Do you like great sats? I don't know.
Sats, you know, it's quite funny when you actually look up sats on Google because it will show you absolutely every other abbreviation but not sats. So it's quite hilarious. Guys, sats stands for Neville Goddard teaching, state akin to sleep. So it's the little state before you fall asleep, which I've always been teaching before I knew there was manifesting. It's the state of self-hypnosis. The 2 minutes before you fall asleep and the 2 minutes when you wake up, you're still in the brain waves, which give you a state when you can communicate with your subconscious mind. So basically self-hypnosis. Yeah, so that means that whatever you want to do, whatever you want to imagine, your end scenes, etc., are best imagined in those 2 minutes before you fall asleep. And ideally, you should fall asleep with them. But it's not a big deal if you don't do it, because I can't. I actually cannot do sets as Neville Goddard recommends them. I can do self-hypnosis easily. I'll fall asleep, no problem. But sets with looping and scene, I actually can't sleep full stop. I have 3 hours when I cannot sleep. I'll fall asleep sometime early in the morning. It's ridiculous. So I stopped doing sets the way he wants me to do them because it just doesn't work for me. But I self-hypnose all the time. I mean, I can self-hypnose during the day anytime I ask because I know how to do it, which I will be teaching in our new group. Guys, we have 4 members in just 1 day or 2 days in the new group when we have the when, we like small kids, aren't we? When we have the 30-day manifesting challenge. So you will be told everything about manifesting and we'll take you through it. So have a look at that. Yeah, so remember 2 minutes before you fall asleep and 2 minutes when you just wake up. So have your scenes ready, or if you have your affirmations, have them by bedside, on the bedside table, and do those because that's your entrance, fastest entrance to your subconscious mind. Yeah, so I hope that answered that pretty much.
So sorry. So we're saying what? So you want to write down your.
You can use it for 2 things. You can use it for 2 things. We do our end scene in sets in the self hypnosis. Yeah, so you close your eyes, and there's lots of ways. I'll be teaching in the group again. There's lots of ways you can count backwards, or you can do the eye roll, or the whatever. There's billions of ways to do it.
Eye roll.
Eye roll, and that's the only time you're allowed to roll your eyes without your mother telling you off.
Yeah.
The only legal time. Yeah, and so you get yourself into self-hypnosis, or you breathe heavily, etc., etc., and you do your end scene, and you're supposed to do it until you fall asleep with it. But lots of people are not able to do it, so don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Yeah. So hope that answered that. We have someone.
That's good.
Someone.
Yeah, that's Gwyneth. Gwyneth, welcome. That's
hello, guys.
That's really cool. That was Gwyneth, first timer. We then also have Angela. Hi, Angela. Lovely to see you this morning. And Simran is saying hi as well. Margaret. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
Might work for
Hi,
people
guys.
in the morning.
Can we fast answer that question before we forget, because more people will write and we'll.
Yeah, for sure. So this is Angela. I did my end scene and scripted and had a pretend conversation and then let it go. Have I overkilled it? Done too much? Should I just do a new end scene and start over doing one process?
Okay, guys.
Actually, that might coincide with our next question.
Yeah.
That we had. Do you want to carry that? Do you want to do all that together, Jana?
Yeah. Just remind me of it if I didn't touch on it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course I will. And that was, should I manifest multiple things?
Guys, you're on totally unlimited, limitless channel. What do you think I'm gonna say? What do you think I'm gonna say? Go for it. Of course. Before you knew about conscious manifesting or the manifesting I teach, do you think that possibly you manifested like 100 things altogether? Yes. You manifested lunch.
More.
Yeah, more than an infinite number. You manifested lunch, you manifested cucumbers, you manifested pasta, you manifested cake, you manifested fork, you manifested coffee, you manifested cinzano, you manifested pina colada, then you manifested your garden, then you manifested your kitchen, then you manifested your towels, and you kept manifesting, infinite number of times every single day of your life. So why should it be different when you do it consciously? Well, it's not. And it's actually really good for you to have multiple goals. I'll tell you why. And you'll know. So we're so hung up on our SP, right? Why is he not calling? Why is he not texting me? Does this work? Does this manifesting blah blah work? Where is it? And do you know what? Make another 5-7 goals and start manifesting those as well, because you will take your mind and the obsession off of your SP, and you'll just, and so you're going to be far more at ease and far more relaxed. So lose 5 kilos. Manifest eyebrow lift. I don't know. Manifest facelift. Manifest your scars being gone. Manifest a new car. Manifest free gym membership. I don't know, manifest, have a free coffee challenge with yourself. How many free coffees can I manifest, or manifest, other three SPs coming all at once, or manifest whatever. Just don't get hung up on one thing. It's unhelpful. It is unhelpful because it has heavy energy. You're most likely repelling it. You're pushing them away because it's too much. So I think you should have multiple goals. I think it would be fantastic. So pick some really big ones and a couple small ones, and focus, on all of them. And that way you can never get obsessed, if that makes sense.
Yeah, oh, that makes total sense. And that's the thing, isn't it? But, I often talk about, moving your attention. How do you focus on something? Just move your attention from something else. If you get a negative thought, just move your attention somewhere else. And I guess that's the same thing with your manifesting, isn't it? It's, the best way, my God, the best way is if you've got several things to manifest. Absolutely. You're not going to be just focused on one. Your attention will move to the next one and then the next one. And then, you'll find you've let it go, which is awesome. I love that.
Yeah, brilliant. So going back to Angela's question, the large one.
Yes,
thank you.
Very quickly, hello to that's Helena. Hello, Helena.
Hello, Helena. Hello, all. She's sweet. She's
our lovely Alina as well, guys. If you click the old FAQ.believe, then that'll take you somewhere magical, mystical. I don't know. I've never clicked it, but it'll allow us to then show your lovely faces or your profiles.
I know how we get them click the link. We promise them if they click it, every 10th person gets $1 million.
Yeah,
cheeky. I know, I'm a cheeky monkey. Hi guys, so glad to have you here. Thank you. And I'm gonna answer Angela's question. So, but before I answer it, you know what I do? I always dissect it, always analyze it. So I did my end scene and scripted and had a pretend conversation and let it go. That's okay. That's okay. If you had a need to do that, that's fine. But we know now. Nick, what do we know now? What am I gonna say about that?
What about the end scene?
No, I did end scene, scripted, and had a pretend conversation, then let it go. What am I going to say about that, most likely?
You're going to say, since pretend conversation, let it go. That sounds like a good thing, I would say. You did good.
I would say, if Jana was here, she would say, the only thing you ever need to do to manifest is say, I want my SP back, and I want to be married to him with 3 children, and go and get gin and tonic. That's the only thing you ever need to do. You don't even need to imagine it. You just need to say it, and it's done. So you can do whatever, as many techniques as you want. Great. As many techniques as you want, but please be assured that if you say it once, and you don't even need to imagine it, you're still gonna manifest it. So be relaxed. This is not a homework. There's no head teacher. There's no one to say, but you didn't. No. It's relaxing. Manifesting is easy and relaxing. So do you remember my car story? All I said while driving was like, I would like a red Mercedes. Got it in 2 weeks. I didn't imagine it. I just said that, and that was it. And getting a car is quite a big thing. It's not just like buying shortbread, is it? So that's all I did. I didn't even imagine it. I didn't do sets. I didn't do scripting. I didn't write it. I didn't hear it. I didn't whistle it. I just got on with it. So that's great. No, you haven't overkilled it, done too much. No, you haven't. We do not doubt ourselves. We don't punish ourselves and doubt ourselves all the time. You did just fine. If you had a need to do that, then that's okay. You know better now. You can do it in a more relaxed way, but we don't punish ourselves for what we do, and we don't doubt it, because guess what? The doubt can slow down our manifestation. Yeah. So we don't doubt, we don't fear, we just go for it. Whatever I do is great. It's okay. I just don't have contradictory thoughts. If I do have contradictory thoughts, I'll ask Jana, or I'll watch older videos, because she talks a lot about it. I sort contradictory thoughts out, but I can't do anything wrong. I'm always manifesting. Yeah. So I just do a new end scene and start over doing one process. Hope that makes sense. You already done it. You don't need to do anymore. You've already done it. I wouldn't bother. If you want to have the assurance that you're doing it right, do it. But you don't need to. You already done more than enough. Just go and have fun, guys. Going, having fun and not remembering and not thinking about them is what's gonna get them in fastest. It's when we think about him every day, all day. What is he doing? Where is he? Is he coming back? Does he love me? Does he think I'm thin enough? Or do I need to lose weight? When you do this blah, 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 blah in your head, that's when you pay so much attention to it. That's why they're not coming back. You just need to really let go. And that means, yeah, I know. So, okay, so what does letting go mean? Yeah, I know I've done my end scene. He's coming. But I don't want to think about it anymore. I've done everything I need to do, done deal. I'm off. I'm gonna go and go swimming, and I'm gonna make pancakes, and I'm gonna pick cherries, and I'm gonna listen to David Cassidy. You and Margot, gee, yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm
looking
gonna
forward to the disco, Margot.
and I'm gonna do my own stuff, and I'm gonna forget that that I'm manifesting, because it's like manifesting coffee. It's like manifesting coffee. Do you when you know that you're going to the shopping mall and you fancy Starbucks or Costa Coffee? Do you obsess about it until you beat the living daylights out of it? I don't think so. You just say, I want coffee, and you know you're gonna get it. Unless there's a COVID and everything's shut, clearly. But you just know you're gonna go and get it. So, you know, think of manifesting as manifesting coffee. I ask for it and I get it. It's that easy. There's nothing, it's not difficult. Guys, stop making it difficult. Really, have fun, smile, laugh, relax. It's coming anyway. The only way I can spoil it if I have contradictory thoughts. And I know what I need to do if I have contradictory thoughts. So I'll sort that out and it's done deal. End of. Yeah.
Cool. That was a quite an expansive answer, and certainly told me. I just want to come back though, because I thought writing our end scene was a nice idea, good idea. Am I wrong? Well, I misunderstood.
I haven't understand. I don't understand what you just said again.
Yeah. So when Andrew says I did my end scene and scripted, had the pretend conversation. See, I thought that was good. I thought writing out your end scene in detail was a good thing.
You don't need. Yes, of course it's a good thing, but you don't need to overdo it. It's fine if you do that, but don't terrorize yourself into, I have to use 10 techniques daily, every hour, otherwise I'll never manifest. No. I'll make one end scene for my comfort, so it hatches. I'll repeat it 5, 10 times. I leave it and I go after my business. I don't need techniques to manifest. The only thing I need to do is my end scene. And I don't need to write it and, hear it and God knows what else. I don't need to. You can, but don't overdo it. Because when you're overdoing it, you're saying, I don't trust it. So because I don't trust it and I don't trust it, I did it right, I'm going to keep doing it. So what are you projecting outwards? I don't trust it and I don't trust myself. So I just need to beat it to death. I need to beat it to death so that I can make sure I manifest. What are you saying? You're saying I'm not good. I'm not doing good enough job. I will use physical 3D action to get something what's not 3D. What sense does that make? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I've done my end scene. I've done it 5 to 10 times. If I did it only once, it hatches. Game over. Pick cherries. Yeah, that's all. We don't need to. In manifesting. So when you think about it, in manifesting, do you need to physically do things? Do you need to have actions? Do you need to do anything when you manifest?
No.
You just let it be, and it'll show up on its own. Someone will call you, you run into someone, you'll see an article, someone will, it comes to you. You don't need to lift a finger. So why do you think that you need to be super active to get manifesting done? It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. Manifesting is it comes to me, and I just go and execute it, but I don't have to lift a finger most of the time. Yeah, so we don't beat things to death. We're only saying, well, I don't trust myself, and I don't trust in manifesting, or I don't trust that it works, and I don't trust I've done it properly. You're saying, I don't trust. What do you think you're going to manifest? Ouch.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't get it. No, that I understand. It was just the writing down. I just wanted to get clarification.
I know you raised your eyebrows like, what is she talking about? And I saw
Well,
you.
This is why I'm here. I can ask the question. I can ask the question that I know was on all your minds. So.
Oh God! Look, I manifested red mark and red dress. I'm manifesting unity. Oh
cool.
God, we have so many nice comments. Great.
I know. We did catch up on our comments, so that's cool. So Angela moved on to something else now. This is lovely little Alina. I say little Alina. You might be 6'7" for all I know. Alina, do you think we can? Alina, we're going to sort you. We will try and sort you out so we can actually see you on the screen. Do you think we can change the past, change something after it happened, if you want it to have been different? Ooh.
Okay, so we're on unlimited, limitless channel. What do you think I'm gonna say?
Yes.
That took you long.
I'm a bit scared today. You're in a feisty mood.
Oh, it's funny. Yes, guys. This is breaking news. Some of you may not know. This is really important. Yes, you can change your past. Because your brain is capable of absolutely everything. And remember, there's no time. So what is past anyway? So of course you can change it. So let's say you have a scene where doctor told you that you have I don't know, that I'm doing it with one of my clients now, that you have a brain tumor. And it already happened, and you already had surgery and stuff. But what you can do now, so that you never have one again and you're completely healthy, what you can do now is go back to the conversation when you first found out there's something wrong with you, and you can revise it. And again, in self-hypnosis, you can play the scene when the doctor says, instead of you have a brain tumor and we need to operate, says, absolutely healthy, your results are great, you're totally healthy, textbook health, absolutely lovely, nice seeing you, and enjoy the rest of your life. And you play that scene so often until you actually believe it, until you actually believe that that's how it went. And you outdone whatever nasty happened, and you change the course of things forever. Yeah. So of course you can change your past. You can change this revision technique. You can change your personality and events of your parents, your brothers, sisters, your SPs, of anyone. You can change your past, and I highly recommend that, because then it'll stop bugging you and it'll stop playing up, because unresolved things always bite you in the ass every single time. So when you revise it, you finally sorted a trauma you don't want to have. So I think everyone should do that as a homework. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Any more?
Sorry, I didn't pick up who this was without going back onto the Facebook page. Newbie question. Hey, newbie questions.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I make the affirmation, but then later in the day, I have a sad or worry moment about what I want. What's the best way to overcome the negative blips?
Yeah. So the negative things. If we have negative things, negative thoughts, we let them pass and say, no, thank you. No, thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Not interested. Bye bye. And you just, send them on their merry way. That's one thing. Then you have the opportunity of rewire your brain by saying the exact opposite of what the thought was and repeat it and affirm it. And as I said, you can go back, you can revise whatever it triggered in you, if that's the case. If it triggered some nasty memory or you two breaking up or something, you can go back and revise it and make the scene completely different. And another thing, I wish I didn't forget what I was just going to say. I know what I want to say. See, I manifest instantly. I said to myself, I want to remember what I said and look at it instant. And you go always to the end scene. I don't know about yours, but my end scene always was cuddly, wedding ring. He says, I love you. There are 3 babies in the back. Yay. Wonderful. And the end scene is supposed to make you feel the best you ever felt because you got absolutely you ever wanted. So always go back to the end scene because it's cuddly, fluffy. You got everything you want, and there's nothing what can spoil it unless you have contradictory thoughts. And just go there and have comfort that that end scene already exists in another parallel reality. It already exists. The second you imagine something, it exists in another parallel reality, and there's infinite number of them. Do you remember parallel realities? Quantum supermarket. I go with a card and say Brad Pitt, Kylie, 55 kilos, house in Nice, house in Saint-Tropez, yacht in Saint-Tropez. Yeah, and you just keep picking what you want, and you get it. If you don't have contradictory thoughts, that is. So, just go and make more end scenes. Make more end scenes. Have fun with it. Who said you need to have just one? You can have infinite number of them after what you want already happened, of course. Yeah. So I hope that clears that one out.
Oh yes, thank you for the answer to my newbie question. You had something perfect. There you go. That's good. Also, there's the very last one, quick one, because it's someone that we haven't seen before. I hope I'm getting your name right. Meereen, I think that's how. Is that how you pronounce it? I hope so. But anyway, any tips on pretty much what you just covered? I think any tips about manifesting an SP other than creating your end scene in your head?
What I would say, if you're starting, write down everything you think about them, what you think about what they think of you, what you think about yourself.
Now we know. Sorry, carry on. So I shouldn't have put that up while you were in mid-flow.
You cracked me up. Brilliant. Hysterical. So again, I'm sorry. That was just too funny. I had to react. I just like to laugh. I never miss an opportunity not to laugh. It's just not going to happen. But write a list down of the positives, but mainly the negatives, and start turning the negatives around. So if you had a horrible breakup, oh, thank you. If you had a horrible breakup, understand that you manifested it. There's something in you what made it happen, and go and investigate how you felt when you broke up, and the week or months before you broke up, all the beliefs you had and all the emotions you had, because those are the emotions which got you the breakup. So you need to lose them. You need to rewire them. Yeah, you cannot be the same person, guys. This is really important. You cannot be the same person they broke up with, because that version of you was the reason they broke up with you. You need to upgrade. So you cannot be a version Janet 1.0 and think that if you don't work on yourself, that Janet 1.0 will get Rick back. No, she won't. And if by a miracle, if she did, she's going to lose him again, because he will break up with her again because she didn't change. So Janet needs to upgrade to anything between 2.0 to 10.0 in order to sustain Rick. Yeah. So that's really important. So find out what didn't work in the relationship. Find out the general ideas about love, relationship, men. Find out why you were upset with him, so that you guys broke up. The 1 week or 1 month before you broke up, what was the cause? And that you need to turn around. Without turning that around, it's going to be very difficult manifesting. And when you do that, make the end scene. How do we make the end scene, Nick?
We have it in our minds. We can, if we want, we can write it down, but it's not necessary.
Cheek!
And we don't overthink it. And we let it go.
Excellent. Guys, I don't know.
I've been taking notes, guys.
Because he knows when I ask him tomorrow, he's going to be so screwed.
yeah. Will I retain it? That's the interesting part.
Yeah.
Now listen, Alina, the not as tall as I'd imagined Alina, but still quite tall. She's got a great question, but we've run out of time. So Alina, if you don't mind, we will answer this question: what to do when you are living in the end in your mind, but then you go and have to talk to people who talk as if you still don't have what you want. I love that question, and we can't do it justice today, but we will have that as question number 1 tomorrow.
On a list tomorrow. Yeah.
It's there. And thank you. Thank you. So Alina, thank you. We love you. We need to get you sorted so we can actually see you on our little comment thing. Anyway,
so guys,
guys,
one thing I was telling Nick just how the brain works. Yeah, so I woke up today and I felt very ill, very ill. I wasn't in a space to do life. I wasn't in a space to do anything but stay in bed. And look, I'm here, I'm smiling, I'm laughing, we're having fun, because I've told my brain that I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna be at my best and no one's gonna recognize anything, because I instructed my brain to do as I say. I'm not saying it to get pity. I really don't want that. But I'm trying to show you how powerful the brain is. I was so ill. I haven't eaten, haven't drunk much of anything. I had 3 sips of coffee, since 6 a.m., which is 2.5 hours. I don't feel well enough. But I told my brain that this is going to go smoothly. This is going to be fun. And they're not going to know anything about how I really feel. And the brain absolutely totally executed it for me. Please learn from that. When I tell my brain what I want and I say it as an order, not in a vile way, but I want this is happening, end of, not discussable, the brain will execute it for you every single time, because it has to. It's its main function. Yeah.
Cool. Absolutely. And I would add to that, how could you ever not be positive on a live stream with me as well? So there you go. and with Margot, Salter at 6, gardening at 7, Jana Green and Nick at 8. I tell you what, yeah, I personally, I think that's your day done.
I know. It's more. She gets more done in 2 hours than people in a whole day.
Phenomenal lady, phenomenal. Cool. Listen, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Do please, if you've got any questions, we will have that one from Alina first thing. Alina, also I'll message you and see whether we can get you sorted during the day today, so you're good to go tomorrow. Have an amazing day, everybody, and we will see you same time, same place tomorrow. And also, obviously, if you want to join the paid group, just give us a message and we'll send you a link. It's great in there. The people in there already are awesome.
Apparently, 2 people already posted that they're really loving it. So we're doing something right. So, and there's going to be so much more. And we're going to have a party with Jana, live Q&A on Zoom once a week at different hours to this live, so more people can catch it. So it's going to be such a great group. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. So we'll